They told us Meghan Markle's story was a modern-day fairy tale, a Hollywood actress who met a prince, fell in love, and stepped into one of the most famous families on earth. A woman who walked away from the script written for her, determined to live life on her own terms. But as time passed, people began to realize that her journey was far more complex, layered with ambition, transformation, and reinvention. Before the royal titles, the diamond tiaras, and the global headlines, there was simply Meghan from Los Angeles, an actress building her name through persistence, charm, and determination. Those early years, from Hollywood to Toronto while filming Suits, would quietly shape the woman who would one day challenge royal tradition itself. Toronto became her second home. It was there that Meghan connected with a close group of friends, stylists, and creative figures, the kind of network that opens doors to elite social circles and exclusive events. She attended gatherings, charity galas, and private parties where actors, executives, and public figures mingled. But behind the flashing cameras, Meghan was building something more than a career. She was building a brand. Friends from those days often described her as magnetic, someone who could walk into a room and command attention without trying. She understood how to connect, how to listen, and how to leave an impression. Those traits later became her greatest strengths when the royal spotlight found her. By 2016, her world changed forever. The introduction to Prince Harry, reportedly arranged by a mutual friend, began a whirlwind romance that the press couldn't get enough of. Their story was modern and unconventional, and to many, inspiring. A woman of mixed heritage, divorced, independent, and successful, stepping into an institution known for centuries of rigid tradition. Yet, that same modernity made their relationship controversial. The media fascination was relentless. Every outfit, gesture, and facial expression became a headline. What the world saw as a fairy tale love story also became a test of endurance against public scrutiny. From those early months to their engagement, Meghan's life transformed faster than anyone could have imagined. The once private actress was now the most photographed woman in Britain. She went from red carpets to royal ceremonies, from film sets to palace balconies. The shift wasn't just personal, it was cultural. Inside the palace, things were far more complicated than fairy tales suggest. Adjusting to centuries-old royal expectations, managing press pressure, and finding her place within the firm would prove challenging. Still, Meghan projected grace and calm, becoming an advocate for women's empowerment, mental health, and equality. But even as she embraced her new life, she was also learning how to navigate the cost of fame. Her story, like every royal story, was filtered through the lens of the media, praised one moment, criticized the next. By 2020, the fairy tale had changed course. Meghan and Harry made the historic decision to step back from royal duties, an unprecedented move that shocked the world. Their announcement reshaped modern monarchy discussions forever. Supporters called it an act of bravery, critics saw it as rebellion. Either way, it was clear that Meghan and Harry were choosing a new path, one that placed family, freedom, and mental health above royal protocol. Since then, the couple's life in California has been a blend of reinvention and rediscovery. They've built media projects, launched charitable initiatives, and used their platform to discuss issues often left unspoken within royal circles, from race to privacy to the pressure of public life. In recent years, Meghan has appeared more grounded than ever, focusing on her family and creative projects while keeping a lower public profile. But her story continues to fascinate audiences around the world. Each new appearance sparks debate. Is she the misunderstood modern royal, or the woman rewriting the rules of tradition? What's undeniable is that Meghan Markle has always been a storyteller, both of her own life and through her advocacy. She understands the power of narrative, image, and timing. Whether in Hollywood, Buckingham Palace, or Montecito, she's continued to shape her journey with remarkable precision. And now, with authors, journalists, and commentators still analyzing every chapter of her life, the fascination hasn't faded, it's evolved. Tom Bower's recent writings, Netflix documentaries, and royal biographers continue to dissect her transformation, each offering a new perspective on how Meghan became one of the most polarizing yet influential figures of her time. But maybe that's what makes her story so powerful. Meghan Markle's journey isn't a simple fairy tale, it's a mirror of modern identity, of ambition meeting tradition, and of a woman trying to balance love, freedom, and legacy in a world that never stops watching. Behind every photograph, every speech, every carefully crafted image, lies a reminder: the line between perception and reality is thinner than we think. And in that space between, the one the public never fully sees, Meghan Markle continues to write her own version of the story.